In this video, we're going to talk about whether you should pay off your debt or invest. So hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you stay up to date on when new videos come out. For those with extra cash in hand, it may be difficult to decide whether to put that money towards paying off debt or investing. Both are admirable pursuits and necessary aspects of financial responsibility. Paying off your debt means reduced stress, lower risks, and a greater ability to withstand personal emergencies, recessions, and depressions. Investing means building a reserve that can protect you and your family, provide you with passive income, and allow you to retire comfortably. Both of these pursuits are worthwhile, so how do you choose between them? Here are some factors and thoughts to keep in mind as you decide what's best for you. Quantifying paying off debt versus investing. As you begin considering your options, using a calculation to quantify the benefits of both paths can help to put things in perspective. Start by comparing these two variables. First, the rate of after-tax interest you are paying on your debt, and the after-tax rate of return you expect to earn on your investments. If you can earn a higher return on your investments than the interest on your debt, you should invest. On the other hand, if you're carrying high-interest debts such as a credit card debt, it may make more sense to pay off your balance. For example, billionaire investor Warren Buffett told CNBC that he took out a mortgage on a home he bought in 1971. Despite likely having the cash on hand to purchase the home outright, he estimates that he only put down roughly 20% of the house's price at the time, and he got a mortgage to cover the rest of the cost. He presumably knew he could use the money to work someplace else in his investment portfolio, rather than spending it all at once on a home. Now, the potential of hierarchy. Your goal should be both to invest and pay off your debt, but hierarchy might help you decide when to put money towards each cause. The following order is meant to achieve these goals. First, minimize your tax bill, which means more money in your own pocket. Second, create significant bankruptcy protection for your retirement assets. Third, reduce your debt over time until they're completely repaid. And fourth, save riskier investments in taxable accounts until after all of your other basic needs are met. For example, if you have a lot of debt and a small retirement account, you probably shouldn't be investing in IPOs. Now let's talk about work-sponsored retirement plans. Fund any retirement account you and your spouse have at work, such as a 401k plan, up to the amount of free matching money you receive. Many employers offer matching contributions, though there may be stipulations on how much they're willing to match. Learn the limits and maximize your benefits. What about emergency funds? Next, build your emergency fund in a high-interest savings or money market account. It may seem counterintuitive to save cash when you're trying to pay off your debt, but having an emergency fund can help you avoid worsening your debt as you work to eliminate it. A common rule of thumb for how much to save is between 3 and 6 months worth of expenses, but of course any a month helps. Roth IRAs. If you meet the eligible guidelines, fully fund a Roth IRA. These retirement accounts allow savings to grow tax-free. Roth IRAs have a contribution limit, which are partially determined by your income level. If you are eligible, you should try to maximize your contributions. And what about high-interest debts? After you've put some money towards retirement and emergency funds, shift your focus to high-interest credit card debt, student loan debts, or other liabilities. You can start with the debt that is most difficult to discharge during bankruptcy, such as a student loan debt, and then work your way through your outstanding balances. Keep at it until you are debt-free and stop adding to it so you don't build it back up. And what about other retirement savings? Now that your debt has been handled, circle back around and top off any retirement accounts by maximizing your contribution up to their limits. Tax regulations and company policies will affect your contribution limits. You may consider using a health savings account, HSA, as another retirement-focused savings vehicle. And let's talk about taxable investments. After you're debt-free and have hit your retirement contribution limits for the year, begin building assets in fully taxable brokerage accounts, dividend reinvestment plans, directly held mutual fund accounts, and other cash-generating investment assets. For example, a real estate investor could purchase apartment buildings, office buildings, or industrial warehouses. Now let's talk about another approach. Focus on your debt. The order I just talked about offers a balanced approach to investing while paying off your debt, but it isn't the only way to approach this issue. There are a lot of benefits to focusing all your effort on debt, especially if you have a substantial amount you need to pay off. A major advantage of focusing on debt is that it allows you to protect your assets. If you don't have debt, assets can't be taken away as a collateral payment or as part of a bankruptcy settlement. Your money may not have as much time to grow in an investment account, but once you've paid off your debt, you can put all your spare cash towards investments and quickly grow your savings. So in the end, behavioral economics needs to be factored into your decision. You and your financial situation are the variables that most matter. If your debt stresses you out or you have a significant outstanding balance, put all your effort towards eliminating it. On the other hand, if you only have a small amount of debt subject to low interest rates, it might make more sense for you to let that debt linger for a while and build up your savings. So what is your situation? Should you pay off your debt or should you invest? Leave a comment down below and let's start a discussion. And as always, take care of your money. Oh, and one last thing before you go. I created a course called Smart Money Parenting as a way to teach parents how to educate their kids about money. An early financial education is the foundation for wealth building, so give your kids a future they deserve. Use code MONEY20 at checkout to receive 20% off my master course. I'll leave a link to the course down below.